So this is my first video attempt for YouTube. A friend of mine suggested I do a video, so here goes. As you can tell, my name's Vanessa Stewart. I have been diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder, and borderline personality disorder. My life's not an easy one. I have two adorable, sweet little boys that everybody loves, including me. Currently, they are living with their grandmother because my divorce got nasty. So I'm kind of going to aim this out for all the divorcees out there who have mental illness. Don't give up. Those kids are too precious to give up. Anybody's kids are too precious to give up. I'm currently fighting my ex in court. I fought my mother originally. I disagreed with her having the guardianship, knowing, that my husband was going to play games, my ex-husband, and that's exactly what he's done. And it's just taken her a while to figure that out. Karma's a bitch, and so am I. One of my favorite phrases. So my mom is learning her lesson the hard way, but the boys are still good. They're still taken care of, which is great. I get to see them just about once, sometimes twice a week, which for right now I have radically accepted. Will do. My kids are seeing the difference between me and my husband right now, and that's the biggest thing that matters. My ex-husband, to give you an idea as to what I'm dealing with, is a mama's boy, and he's become petty, and he's put our oldest son in the middle of things more than once, which our oldest does not appreciate, my mother does not appreciate, I do not appreciate. But it's a battle that I have discovered. I just have to let it run its course and let people become wise to what's really going on. I can see it. I know what's coming. I'm one of these people. I can read people really well. That's very odd for someone with borderline personality disorder to be able to read people, but I read people relatively well. And my problem when it comes to my borderline is that I tell myself, no, that's not right. You know, you're just imagining things just like you've been told your whole life. You're just making it up. You're trying to self-sabotage, and that's how I ended up in a 10-year marriage with a grown child. That's how I ended up getting stabbed in the back by my own family. At least that's how it feels to me. Because they didn't believe me. They've never believed me my whole life. I was raised in an invalidating environment. I wasn't abused, but I was greatly invalidated. Because I've been overdramatic is a word I've been called many, many times, because I feel things so intensely. And for all you trolls out there that say, oh yeah, right, you're just a big drama queen, if you haven't lived it, don't talk about it. It's really important, because if people are hurting, just trust that they're hurting that much. Validate them that they are, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. How can I help? Or just walk away. Don't go, oh, you're just being over dramatic. That's an awful thing to say. it hurts. It really does hurt when you're already in pain, when you're already freaked out about something. To be called overdramatic or flat out lying. I was told I was lying many times. And it's just, right now I have a boyfriend who understands that. I am grateful for that. He understands that if I have a blow up, it's because something upset me. Whether it's a big thing or a little thing, it upset me. And he tends to take it with a grain of salt, which I am blessed that he does. And he tries to help me. Whether it's, he's like, is this really this big a deal? Is it something we can change? Is it something we can't change? He helps me go through my DBT skills, dialectical behavioral therapy skills, on a regular basis. I am currently in aftercare, an aftercare group, which runs for 6 months. I've been there a couple months already, to try and do everything, follow up, keep my skills nice and fresh. Found an app on my phone called DBT 911. It's got a lot of information on it, but so far the biggest thing I use is the diary card. It's a little different than the diary card I'm used to, but it really, really helps me. I've got parts of it that I don't fill out at all because I don't have to, but I have parts in it that weren't on previous DBT diary cards that I really need to do, like how many hours did I sleep, how many meals did I eat, because I tend to starve myself. And it's not a self-image thing at all. Don't even think that. It's, I get so busy and my brain is just going, and I literally forget to eat. It's kind of crazy. So this is just kind of saying hello. A few issues I went over. I ask that if you don't like my message, please refrain from making comments. They're not appreciated. Bullying is not a good thing. And if you feel you have to put somebody down to make yourself feel better, I suggest you go look somewhere else. So I hopefully will have another video that will go over something in my group. It's called A Life Worth Living. We're working on it in my group, and I want to finish that in my group and then make a big presentation to you out here on YouTube, to give you an idea as to kind of the struggles I have, and also to help me keep myself accountable. So hopefully everybody is having a good, here it's an evening, so I will talk to you later.